Hello family, welcome back to the channel, home of the RC community and home of the Patreon that offers the most value out there. Okay, if you're interested in the Patreon, links will be in the description and in the comments, all right? And as well as the links for the merch also. Okay, and you can follow me on Twitter at Realm of Crypto 1. I will follow you all back. Okay, you've been doing a good job over in that community, building it up. I did not expect it to take off so fast, but hey, look at the YouTube channel. Okay, it took off as fast than I expected. All right, and I really do appreciate you all out there. Okay, so look, I want to say this right here because I've been getting a lot of comments and a lot of individuals, right, who have at least 3 individuals this morning asked me, okay, if I buy SAITAMA, all right, will I get the equal amount of SAITAMA when it switches over to V2? The thing is this right here, you should not be buying that. You should not be buying the V1 version of SAITAMA because the thing is, it's not tradable. All right, now I know that some individuals out there may say that, you know, well, they did not, it was not mentioned that, you know, it was not going to be tradable if we continue to buy. But the thing is this, it should be common sense because look, if the migration, right, I can see if we did, I can see if we were talking about like, I can see if we were talking about like more than 24 hours ago, okay, or like a day and a half ago. But look, when the migration went into effect, okay, when the migration went into effect, the tokens became, the leftovers became untradeable, okay, and everybody should have known that. If we have a migration in effect, okay, the tokens that you're buying in hindsight afterwards, they cannot be traded. All right. Now, you know, we know that we had a contract that was, couldn't be renounced or whatever it is. All right. But the thing is this. All right. That right there is what's allowing you to keep buying. Okay. You can't keep buying it because you won't get the equal amount of value when it comes to V2. Now, the thing is this, if you keep doing that, you're just going to be wasting hard-earned money that could have just went into V2 after it fully launched. Okay? You can't keep buying it. Stop buying it. All right? And this is what I talk about when I say we have to educate. You have to read between the lines, too. You have to self-educate. You have to read between the lines of things, especially for a lot of the new investors that are getting into these cryptos out here. Read between the lines. Okay? If, like right now, we have been well into the migration period, and we have at least another 24 hours out here before everything fully is finished and standing on its own feet. All right, you cannot be buying, old crypto or the old V1 version of SAITAMA from, from the exchanges and all of that stuff because it's not going to go away. They're still draining the liquidity out of there and still switching over things. All right, but even after that, it's still probably going to be lingering around somewhere, and individuals are still going to be trying to buy these crypto tokens. So look, you're wasting money doing that. You're wasting money doing that. Don't do that. Look, like I said, if you already have crypto, right? If you already have some SAITAMA that's been switched over way before, if you hold SAITAMA way before or before the migration date, okay, or the way before the migration kicked off, okay, then you should be good, okay. But far as trying to buy more and add more on, okay, that's kind of like that whole greed thing, and you don't want to be jacked up in greed because you can be using that value to put into the new project. We're still so hooked on, that multiple zero thing. Look, a lot of individuals, the handful of individuals that cannot let that go, you have to let that go, okay? Because like I said, that was not going to be catered to, okay? And the thing is this, you're going to have to adjust. You're just going to have to get with the V2, or you're going to have to just get out of it and go into another crypto project that has multiple zeros, okay? You have to get out of there. You have to let that go. All right, because there are a lot of good things that are going to come with there are a lot of good things that are going to come with V2. Give V2 a chance. Of course, you do your research and see what they have to offer, okay? But there are going to be a lot of good things that come with that comes with the V2. All right, it might be less supply, but that's a good thing. Look, we're at like what? It's between, I think it's like what, 100 billion. Okay, do you know how low that's it? Do you know how low that is? All right, do you know how low that is? That's real low. And we're talking about starting at 100 billion, okay, before the burn mechanisms take off. I mean, that's crazy just to think about it. All right, when that staking starts and you know that SATA Pro gets running like a V12 engine and start, you know, doing its burns and exercising its multi-burn mechanisms out there, that, look, it's going to take off. All right, we're going to be below 100 billion before you know it. Okay, we're going to be, and then after that, you know, in a year or so, you know, no telling how much more of that is going to be burned. You're going to turn around, okay, and then you're going to be underneath 50 billion. Okay, then we're going to turn around and then we're just going to be at like the we're going to be under a billion. We're going to be like at the 100 the upper 100 millions. That's crazy to think about, right? So you know, and when we reach all of those levels right there, just think of what just think of what the prices would be. Just think of what the value would be. Okay, and then you can come back and you can look at this migration and say, man, you know, that migration really did do us some good. You see what I'm saying? Just look at that. All right, and then once you get down into the hundred thousands and stuff like that, it's just going to be crazy. That's just going to be a whole wealth catalyst for you right there. It's going to be a whole wealth catalyst for you. Okay, we're talking about a project that could be sitting at maybe a couple dollars or more. All right, and the thing about SAITAMA is you might have some critics that say, oh, it's still not going to go nowhere in the V2. It's going to go somewhere with the V2, and the reason why it's going to go somewhere is because that 100 billion market cap says it's going to go somewhere. Okay, the market caps never lie. $100 billion market cap. All right, all you have to do really is go look at the history. Okay, go look at the history of a lot of the projects that have started out with $100 billion market cap, or look at some of the prices of those projects that still have like 100 billion market cap, or a little bit near in that range. Look at the history. That's what we have to start doing. We have to do some comparisons. That's fun homework. Me myself, I like doing research. All right, I like doing a lot of the boring stuff. Okay, but the thing is this: it prepares you. All right, go do some fun research. Go take SAITAMA's $100 billion market cap and go compare it with a lot of the other projects in that range, and you can easily go do that. You can go on CoinMarketCap, okay, and just scroll down until you see, go to the market cap section and scroll all the way down, okay, until you see all of those other projects, right, with a $100 billion market cap. I mean, $100 billion market cap, and just start comparing, and then you will see what I'm talking about. Don't listen to a lot of the critics out there, because a lot of them don't know what they're talking about. Go do the research for yourself. Go do some comparisons. That should be real. That's going to be real fun right there. It gets you real enthusiastic about V2 and investing in V2 and all of that stuff. Y'all got to get into the boring stuff. I know y'all don't like doing the boring work. Get into the boring stuff. Get into the boring work. All right. So I wanted to make this video, okay, and tell those individuals out there, okay, yeah, stop buying the V1, okay, because that can do nothing for you, and it's a waste of money. That's money that you could be putting into V2. All right, so I wanted to make this video. And remember, every now will be history tomorrow, okay? And you either have patience in this crypto investing space, or you lose in the end, and you don't want to be a loser. And I will catch you all on the up and up. Outie.